one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Kuminga. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. Now Kuminga. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. Picked by Kuminga. Grimes. And he recovers it. Embiid in the corner. Outside Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCain's shot is off. Mexico City with the ball. Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Shooting 2. The first one falls.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. That 3 off the mark. About a minute played so far here in the first. Miller kicks to Anunoby. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Anunoby's got 5 points so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Caught up with Mexico City's head coach. He talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. You just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Miller, no up. So for Mexico City, their last game a win against New York. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Mexico City is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Duran finds Miller. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Outside, Kuminga. Puts it up. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's Shed. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for basket. You see yourself
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Gggg hits enough of those to keep you honest.
For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Shed. He's defended by Alvarado. And here's Miller. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. And here are the 76ers now. Trailing by 4. Pass to Grimes. Embiid from outside. And Fleming pulls it down. For Mexico City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Anunoby outside. Here's Shed. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Alvarado. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Mexico City leading by 4. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Embiid. The shot that time, not on target. Great defense that time from Duran. Here's Shed. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 76ers trail by 7. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Embiid finds Edwards. Here's Grimes. Left side, Kuminga. Here's Fleming. Defended by Kuminga. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice work on the interior. Grimes wanting to score from wherever he can.
Mexico City leading by 5. Miller outside. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Ooh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
Mexico City has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. So it's Philadelphia now. Following that last three-pointer by Mexico City. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shed. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And well over halfway into the season now, G.A., how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
And the first one drops. Zach LaVine's checked in for Mexico City. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the 76ers. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Kuminga. Embiid with it. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The first free throw is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Fleming. LaVine kicks to Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Kuminga with it.
And who draws more fouls, than Embiid. Very few players, if any, too much size and really too much skill to defend.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
And Embiid drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Fleming, defended by Kuminga. Anunoby passes to Duran. Here's Shed, launches a three. Kick out to Levine. Mexico City moving it around. Drains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And when it comes to Jalen Durham, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Here's McCain. He's coming off a 34-point game against Boston.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Embiid. This one for three. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
A nice shot by Fleming.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to McCain. Puts up a deep three. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. Today, the story about the Detroit Pistons and the trade with the New Orleans Pelicans. They've acquired Fred VanVleet, and it's a deal they worked very hard to make happen. He's a consummate professional, someone who will give them leadership at both ends of the floor, and they're hoping he has an effect not only on the court, but in the locker room as well, having won a championship.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Mexico City leading by 9. And Mexico City calls their first timeout of the game. Mexico City making some changes. And Simmons, he's checked in for Durant. And Miller's subbed in for Barnes. .158 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Levine. And here's Miller. Clock at 6. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
DiVincenzo against Schroeder. They can't stop the run with that one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. And Simmons has got the ball here for Mexico City. They lead by 11. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Simmons, still yet to score. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. 76ers down. The 76ers trail by 11. Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Grimes. From the arc. Good on the triple. Grimes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. And Mexico City shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Justin Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Mexico City.
Take a break.
Levine. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Mexico City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Mexico City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The 76ers trail by 10. They've got Miller. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Levine is out there with Simmons. Shoots it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mexico City has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And for the 76ers, they've got Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And for Mexico City, we got Ben Simmons. Brandon Miller out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Zach LaVine. Schroeder outside. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Edwards against LaVine. Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
First team foul.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. There's a screen. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside, LaVine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Grimes, covered by Miller. Off target from three-point range. Mexico City leading by 10. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Schroeder outside. Pass to Bona. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good on the shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Simmons. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
76ers moving the ball around. Schroeder against DiVincenzo. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Here's LaVine. Got a piece of it. Here's Grimes. Pass to Schroeder. From downtown, it's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
There's a good screen. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Mexico City leading by 10. Pass to LaVine. Simmons left side. And they double up Simmons. DiVincenzo with it. And once again off the mark by Mexico City. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for the 76ers. Jose Alvarado comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game. Alvarado with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Just 3 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now the 76ers on the break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I don't see much of that, but the vertical from Grimes on display.
Mexico City leading by 11. Pass to Shed. Back to Levine. Here's Shed from past the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Shed's got 8 points.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Pulls from the top of the key. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Fleming. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
That's tipped. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Grimes. A 3-ball. Bean with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Fleming, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fleming's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The 76ers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Mexico City. OG Anunoby comes in for Levine. And the 76ers making a change here. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Shed. 8 points for him. Pass to Miller. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCain's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. Duren against Embiid. Shoots over Duren. Embiid with the power.
And Embiid doesn't mind physical defense. In fact, he embraces attacking it.
Here's Shed. He's defended by Alvarado. Embiid with the steal. Here's McCain. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for Joel Embiid.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Mexico City making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Here's Fleming. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Jalen Duren, number 1.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 11. Alvarado bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the basket by Edwards.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Pass to Duren. Here's Fleming. Takes the 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Fleming. He's got 7. Here's McCain. Now Alvarado. Here's the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Fleming. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to McCain. And it's blocked.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And Philadelphia making a change here. Mexico City leading by 15. Anunoby outside. Duran sets the screen for Anunoby. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good work by Duran. He has a lot of little moves in there.
For Mexico City, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Jalen Duran has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
He hits the second from the line. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Alvarado passes to Grimes. Embiid the screen to stop the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Alvarado's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
For Mexico City, they've shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one misses. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Grimes. He's got 7. Kuminga the pass to Grimes. Here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duran off the glass there.
Outside, Kuminga. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Shot's good by Duran.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 76ers trail by 19. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Kuminga. Drills the 3-pointer. Kuminga's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The layup off target.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Mexico City. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. For the East, Cade Cunningham.
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella, too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for Mexico City.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Alvarado with it. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Jose Alvarado. Kuminga out there with Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the three. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Miller outside. Now Duran. Anunoby outside. Takes it off the glass. Anunoby's got the first bucket of the third here for Mexico City.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
The 76ers trail by 18. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Embiid. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It doesn't go for him. Now Duran. Miller, right side. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Brandon Miller is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Philadelphia shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to McCain. Embiid with a screen on Miller. McCain nailed from three-point land. McCain's got 5 points so far.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Miller outside. And McCain pulls it down. McCain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Duran. Embiid, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Fleming, defended by Kuminga. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Mexico City.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
They get it back. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Get that ball to Duran, reward the big man running the floor.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Love stats. Here are some numbers for Embiid. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Alvarado. Count it. Alvarado's got 7.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Mexico City leading by 15. Miller outside. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Duran pulls it in.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Alvarado with the steal. Pass to Grimes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Kuminga, no good. For Mexico City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Anunoby finds Duran. And it's Miller in the corner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
The 76ers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Grimes. He's got 7 to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Mexico City leading by 16. Miller outside. Top of the key. Alvarado grabs the board.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Fleming. He's got 11. Anunoby, good.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence especially in his jump shot.
The 76ers trail by 19. Alvarado passes to Embiid. Outside, Kuminga. Fires the three. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fleming. Defended by Kuminga. Pass to Shed. Now here is Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Kuminga. Back to Alvarado. Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Mexico City leading by 19 points. Pass to Shed. Miller surveying the floor. 11 feet out and he hits it. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Here's Grimes. Kuminga, screen on Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got 10 points in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Fleming. It's Miller on the wing. He's got 25. Anunoby, no good. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. To the right side. To the inside. Embiid with it. The tray. Duran pulls it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Kuminga the pass to Alvarado. Here's Grimes. Down low. Embiid wide open. Embiid showing his range right there.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Mexico City leading by 15. Here's Shed. He's got 8. Anunoby outside. Duran against Embiid. Pass to Shed. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. McCain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Mexico City has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Mexico City's ball. Edwards, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado.